Let's talk about what this weather means for your family gatherings and holiday traditions. After all, Christmas is about people, not just temperatures. Whether you're hosting or traveling to visit relatives, the forecast affects your plans. I'll help you adjust expectations and make the most of what's coming. At minute 4:45, I'll discuss outdoor activity options. And at 9 minutes 5 seconds, I'll cover how to adapt traditional activities to this unusual weather. First, let me acknowledge something important. Many of us have deeply rooted associations between Christmas and certain weather conditions. Cold, snow, winter scenery. These connections run deep. When the weather doesn't match those expectations, it can feel wrong somehow, like Christmas isn't quite complete. I understand that feeling. Many people share it. But I've learned over decades of forecasting that weather and meaningful holidays don't depend on each other as much as we think. The best Christmases I remember weren't necessarily the snowy ones. They were the ones with good company and warm memories. This year brings mild weather. That's just the reality. The question becomes how to work with it rather than against it. Let me start with hosting considerations. If you're the one welcoming family into your home, weather affects many practical matters. Your heating system won't be working hard. That's good for comfort. No one fighting over the thermostat. The house naturally stays comfortable without constant adjustments. Indoor spaces won't feel stuffy. When furnaces run constantly, homes can feel dry and closed in. With mild weather, you can open windows periodically. Fresh air circulation improves everyone's mood. For cooking, this helps too. Kitchens generate heat. When you're running ovens and stoves for hours preparing holiday meals, that heat builds up. In cold weather with furnaces running, it's too much. In mild weather, it's manageable. Your utility costs stay reasonable. Having family visit for several days can spike electricity and gas usage. This year, that spike will be smaller, more comfortable for everyone without breaking your budget. Now let's discuss outdoor space usage. This is where mild weather becomes an advantage. Many homes have patios, decks, or yards that sit unused in December. Too cold, too unpleasant. This year, those spaces become usable. Kids can play outside. They're not cooped up indoors, getting restless. They can burn energy running around the yard. This makes everyone happier, especially parents and grandparents. Adults can step outside for fresh air without bundling up. Conversations can happen on the porch. Morning coffee on the deck becomes possible. These options don't normally exist in December. For smokers in the family, and I know some of you have relatives who still smoke, this weather makes outdoor breaks more tolerable. No one freezing while trying to be considerate of others. Pet owners benefit too. Dogs need walks regardless of weather. This year, those walks won't be miserable slogs through bitter cold. Your pets will be happier, which makes everyone happier. Let's talk about traditional activities and how to adapt them. Many families have outdoor traditions, looking at Christmas lights in the neighborhood, driving around to see decorations. These activities are much more pleasant in mild weather. You can walk instead of driving if your neighborhood has good light displays. Make an evening of it. Hot chocolate before you go, comfortable stroll through the streets. No fighting, bitter wind and cold. Church services, particularly Christmas Eve services, often involve arriving and departing in crowds. Parking lots fill up. You wait in line. In bitter cold, this is unpleasant. This year, it's manageable. For those who attend midnight services or early morning services, the mild weather is especially helpful. Walking to your car at midnight in 20 degrees is one thing. Walking to your car at midnight in 50 degrees is quite different. Some families have traditions of outdoor photos. The whole family gathered on the front porch or in the yard. Usually this means freezing while someone gets the shot. This year, everyone can relax. Take your time. Get the photo right without anyone shivering. Caroling, if your community does this, becomes more feasible. Standing outside, singing in the cold, tests everyone's dedication. In mild weather, it's actually enjoyable. For gift delivery to neighbors or extended family, the weather helps. Carrying packages from the car, going door to door, all easier when you're not fighting winter coats and icy sidewalks. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Lack of snow. For many of us, particularly those of us who grew up in colder climates, Christmas and snow go together in memory. Currier and Ives prints, white Christmas songs, Hallmark cards, all show snow. This year won't match those images for most of the country. That's disappointing if snow matters to you. I won't pretend otherwise. But let me offer perspective from years of watching families navigate holidays. The children adapt easily. They don't have fixed expectations yet. If you make it fun, they'll enjoy it regardless of weather. Adults are the ones who struggle with unmet expectations. We remember the perfect Christmases from our youth. Funny thing is, those memories are often idealized. The actual weather on those days might not have been as perfect as we remember. What made those Christmases special was being young, having fewer responsibilities, the magic of believing. Those elements can't be recreated by any weather pattern. Your grandchildren will remember this Christmas based on the experiences you create, not the temperature outside. Focus there. Create memories. That's what lasts. Let me suggest some ways to embrace this unusual weather. Start new traditions that fit the conditions. An outdoor Christmas morning walk, a family football or frisbee game in the yard. These won't work next year if it's cold and snowy, but they'll work this year. Years from now, family members will remember that year we played touch football on Christmas because it was so warm. That becomes a story, part of family lore. Take advantage of opportunities this weather provides. Visit outdoor attractions you couldn't normally see in December. Local parks, scenic areas, places that are beautiful but typically too cold this time of year. Photograph the unusual conditions, not as a disappointment, but as documentation of a unique year. Christmas 2025. 70 degrees. Someday that's interesting history. For families separated by distance, this weather helps. Elderly relatives traveling, young families with small children. The mild conditions make these journeys easier and safer. If you're the one traveling, you'll appreciate clear roads and good conditions. Your kids won't be stuck in the car for hours longer than expected due to weather delays. If you're receiving visitors, you won't worry about them driving through dangerous conditions. They'll arrive safely and on time. That reduces stress considerably. Let's talk about meal planning. Weather doesn't change what you eat, but it might change how you prepare it. Heavy, warming foods are traditional for Christmas. Roasts, rich side dishes, comfort food. These make sense in cold weather. In warm weather, they're still fine, but you might adjust portions. Consider lighter desserts alongside traditional ones. Fresh fruit, sorbets, options that suit mild weather. Your guests will appreciate variety. Beverages can adapt too. Cold drinks become more appealing. Iced tea alongside hot coffee, lemonade as well as hot chocolate. Give people choices. If you have outdoor dining space, consider using it for part of the day. Christmas brunch on the patio, appetizers on the deck. These aren't typical December options, but they work this year. For those hosting multiple generations, outdoor space helps manage different energy levels. Elderly relatives can sit comfortably. Middle-aged adults can chat. Young children can run around. Everyone gets what they need without conflicting. Let me address gift logistics. Weather affects some practical matters here. If you're doing last-minute shopping, conditions are favorable. Parking lots aren't icy. Walking between stores is comfortable. You can take your time without suffering. For gift wrapping, mild weather means you can use any room. No one confined to the warmest room in the house. Spread out. Use the dining room table. Work at your own pace. Delivery services are more reliable in good weather. If you're expecting packages, they're more likely to arrive on time. Drivers can navigate safely. Your Christmas morning surprises won't be delayed. For gift exchange logistics, particularly for families doing multiple gatherings, the weather helps. Transporting gifts between locations, loading and unloading cars, all easier without fighting cold and snow. Some practical advice for different family situations. If you're hosting elderly parents, the mild weather is helpful. They don't need heavy winter coats. Getting in and out of the car is easier. Walking is safer without ice. This reduces your worry about their well-being. If you have young grandchildren visiting, outdoor play space becomes available. They can burn energy outside. This makes indoor time more manageable. Everyone benefits. For blended families managing multiple gatherings, travel between locations is simpler. Weather isn't an obstacle. You can fulfill obligations without stress. If you're hosting difficult relatives, and many of us have at least one, outdoor space provides escape routes. Conversations getting tense? Step outside. The weather allows for natural breaks in togetherness. Let me offer one more perspective. This unusual weather creates a shared experience for everyone this Christmas. Years from now, family members will say, "Remember that warm Christmas?" It becomes part of your collective history. Every family has stories about unusual events. The year the turkey burned, the time someone got snowed in, the Christmas it was 70 degrees. These stories bond generations. Your role as the older generation is creating positive memories regardless of conditions. Show adaptability. Model grace under unexpected circumstances. These lessons matter more than perfect weather. Children learn resilience by watching adults handle disappointment. If you're flexible and positive about the warm weather, they learn that skill. That's valuable life learning. Finally, remember the core truth. Christmas is about connection, family, love, tradition, faith, hope. None of these depend on temperature. The best gift you can give family members is your full presence. Not distracted by weather disappointment, not complaining about what should have been, just being there, engaged, present, grateful. This Christmas brings unusual weather. Make it a memorable Christmas anyway. Years from now, the specifics of temperature won't matter. The memories of time together will. Use this forecast information to plan well. Adjust traditions as needed. Take advantage of opportunities the weather provides. Create new memories appropriate to conditions. That's the mature approach to holiday weather. Work with what comes. Find the positive. Make the most of it. Your family will follow your lead. Have a wonderful Christmas surrounded by people you love. May your traditions thrive regardless of the thermometer reading, and may this unusual weather become part of a cherished family story for years to come.